guys, I am Preeti and today we are going to discuss about a technique which is actually going to help you to heal something that's happening in your outer world. If you're not happy with that, then there is something that you can do that is going to heal your outer world by healing yourself. Okay, and this is a technique, this is a Hawaiian technique, and a doctor, Hawaiian doctor, he actually treated psychologically ill patients. These patients were so bad that they were like tied up and they just could not move from their places. They were tied up that badly, and the doctor that was assigned to watch over these patients, it was just almost impossible to go close to them. So this doctor, he actually healed those patients without even visiting them. So he used this technique which is known as the Ho'oponopono technique, and I'm going to tell you how to do this technique, how this technique works, etc. and in this entire video. So make sure that you watch this entire video till the end to get the entire scoop. Okay? Stay tuned. Make sure that you subscribe to my channel and click on the bell icon. When you click on the bell icon, select all notifications so that you get notified about all the videos that I upload. Now your question might be that how does Ho'oponopono help you? So in what way does it work, right? So any sort of imbalance that you may have within you, maybe it may not be visible from the outside world, maybe it may not be visible with your own eyes, but there is some or the other energy discord, and the energy discord that you have within is going to reflect in your outer world. At times people around them who just keep bugging them. Okay, now see, this works on very large levels also. When you have no problems in your life, but the world around you, somewhere or the other, we know that there are so many problems in the world, and the problems in the world are a reason that somewhere inside you there is an energy discord. So when you start doing this technique, it's going to clear away the energy discord such that your energies are going to be set. They are going to be set according to the natural rhythm of the universe, such that you start giving out that energy and it starts healing the entire universe around you. Okay, how amazing is that, right? Okay, so now the next question might be that how does it work? Now, I have a lot of points I have taken down here, so I'm just trying to read from there and tell you. Yeah, I just did not want to miss out certain important points. So how does it work? It actually works by bringing a natural flow to your energies. As you know that energies should always keep flowing, right? And when energies keep flowing, it's going to stay normal, it's going to stay balanced and natural and positive. But for negative emotions, you may have realized that whenever you have negative emotions or negative thoughts, that's energy, right? Even emotions and thoughts, they are not something physical in your body, they are energies, right? Thought is an energy, emotion is an energy. So whenever there is any negative emotion or a negative thought, you will actually realize that it doesn't go away easily, right? Somebody gave you a bad experience and that just stays stuck in your memory for years and years, and you just feel, why is it not leaving your mind, right? See, any emotion that's good, it actually keeps your energy system freely flowing. It just keeps energies flowing naturally. But negative emotions, they are stagnant because there is nothing like negativity in the world, right? But still, according to the theory of this world, according to the theory of not exactly the theory, but according to this world's energy system, there has to be positive as well as negative, and that is where negative is what is going to create a blockage. And any energy that stays stagnant for a long time, you know that it starts becoming toxic over time, right? This is why we say flowing water is always healthier, flowing water is always edible, and you can drink it. Okay, now there are certain exceptions in that too, but just put that aside. It's just the phrase that I'm using. So yeah, and you just have to keep that in mind. It's the same thing with energy. When the energy is moving freely, it's like you're having a healthy and a good life, right? So only positive thoughts and positive emotions are going to bring positive balance. Negative thoughts are just going to block. And if you have not watched my earlier session on EFT, how negative energies and negative thoughts and feelings they are created, negative thoughts and negative emotional blockages, how are they created in your system, and how can they be cleared, right? So yes, so that can be there. So the more negative thoughts, the more negative emotions you have clogged inside your system, the more closer is going to be its impact, the more closer its impact is going to be visibly seen in your outside world. There are few people who just don't have much of negative thoughts and negative emotional blockages in them, and their life will appear like very, very perfect, right? So in that case, they can apply for the entire world, right? They can apply the Ho'oponopono technique for this world, for healing the worldly energy by healing something within them, right? Because see, there is you have to accept the practical reality and the practical conditions in this world, and in order to heal that, just try to heal from within. Okay, so you might have actually realized, you might have actually seen these problems, that certain things, they just keep continuously happening to you, even you are not trying to attract that, right? The law of attraction says that whatever is inside you, you're going to attract it from the outer world. And most of the time people say, oh, I don't have that within me, how did I attract that? See, energies, thoughts and emotions, they just create such energies that you may not be even aware when you start attracting certain things in your life. And that is how, those things happen. And once you begin doing this process, you will be releasing any toxic emotions, any toxic thoughts inside you, which is going to attract a lot of positivity into your life. Okay, so whether it is your life, whether it is somebody else's life, whether it is a problem in somebody else, still you can do this process for yourself. Now a lot of people, they just feel, oh, I don't want to do it for others, I just would like to do something for myself. In that case, you can actually consider something that is bugging you since a long time, and then start doing this process keeping that thing in mind. Okay, so the sequence is the Ho'oponopono. You can say it that the sequence goes like this: I am sorry. Let's take for an example, you have somebody in your life, some person, you never try to do anything bad to them, you don't try to do anything ill towards them, you also wish very good for them, but still you feel that they always have something negative for you, they always try to bug you, they always try to just take revenge on you in some or the other way, or some or the other way they are trying to create some bad things for you, they are trying to create some bad influences for you. So in that case, see, you just have no clue why they are acting in such a way with you. So in this case, you can do Ho'oponopono for them. Now you don't have to consciously and practically go to that person and do this Ho'oponopono sequence. You can just do it in your mind itself. Okay, so in your mind's eye, see that this person is right in front of you. Then first of all, say, I am sorry. You say, oh, why should I say sorry? It's they who are doing the bad thing. Why should I say sorry? See, somewhere or the other, if somebody has something for you that's not good, some energy, some feelings, some thoughts that are not good for you, yeah, it can be something karmic, it can be something that you may have done to them in past birth, and that is where they are bugging you in this birth, though you are such a good person, right? And see, a lot of times people, when I say about bad karmas, people say, oh, I have never done bad karmas, this guy is such a good person, how can he do something bad even in the past birth? See, people don't do bad with intention. Yeah, a lot of times people do that, but a lot of times good people, they don't do bad things intentionally, it happens through them, it's just a lesson for them and the other person in the experience. Okay, so yeah, that is where it happens. And so the first thing you have to say is, I am sorry to that person, and then you just have to say, please forgive me, ask for forgiveness to that person. You will say again, okay, why do I ask for forgiveness? See, across time and space, there can be something or the other that you might have done. Maybe you just did not do it intentionally, but they just felt, oh, this person did this for me, how could he or she behave like this with me? They have some other mindsets, they are going with some other sort of intentions, some other sort of mentality, and they can misinterpret your actions, your words, right? It can happen. So just silently say, please forgive me for that. Okay, for anything you may not even remember for what you have to ask forgiveness. Okay, and that's fine. Then, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you. Thank you for what? Thank you because you just have to consider it. You just have to take it for granted that once you said, I'm sorry, once you said, please forgive me, they have already forgiven you. They have already accepted that you are sorry, right? And that is where, just because they are accepting your forgiveness, just say thank you. Thank you. Thank that soul for accepting your apologies. And then say, I love you. Right? As you know that each and every soul is a fragment of the divine, and you are also a divine fragment. None of us is different from each other. It's just that we appear different from the face, and on the inside the soul is the same, right? So when you know that that person has the same soul as your own soul, you just have to say that I love you, right? Love you for just because you have realized that they are also a good person. You have realized that they too have some divine spark in them, right? And you just love their being inside out, right? So this is the entire sequence. And so when to say it, right? Your question might be, okay, when can I use it? So it can be like a bad situation, that see, at times there is some situation that keeps happening to people again and again, and they just don't have any control over it, and they just keep on feeling, why me? Why does it always happen only in this manner? And there is no solution to it. So just try to recall that situation. You can do it for people, you can do it for situations, you can do it for animals, you can do it for things that happen in your life. You can do it for life situations. Somewhere, if an earthquake, it struck somewhere, you can actually do this. I'm sorry, please forgive me. Yeah, say sorry to the Mother Earth. She is trying to heal that imbalance that people are trying to create like daily. She's trying to heal that imbalance through a natural calamity, earthquake, right? You just have to say, I'm sorry. Sorry, say sorry to the planet Earth. Please forgive me for whatever things that I have done that has somewhere or the other brought you to a point where you had to do this, where you had to make this earthquake happen. Please forgive me for that. Thank you for accepting my forgiveness, and I love you for supporting me, for supporting my life since all these years. Right? You don't have to say these entire sentences. It just has to be, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. Okay? The in between lines, you will actually realize what it is. Okay? So you don't need to, I don't need to tell you about each and everything, about each and every situation. You will be able to figure it out by yourself. You can also do it for places, right? If you have a bad experience at a place, you can actually do this for that place also. Okay? I just said people, animals, experiences, and places as well. Okay, and a very amazing thing that you can do, if you have not watched my earlier video on EFT, try to go and watch it. And what you can do is, whenever you have any issue in your life, you can actually combine Ho'oponopono and EFT both, and you can do it like, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. I know, like, this is like something that you may not have heard, but this can be like the final sealing point once you have done the entire sequence. Okay, so yeah, you just have to see that video in order to understand what I mean to say. Okay, yeah, so that is it for this week's video. I hope that you like it. If you have liked this video, hit the like button. If you feel that this video can help somebody, do share this video with that person. I will see you again in my next video. Do stay subscribed to my channel, and yeah, keep following the path of your soul's purpose, because you are born for a reason. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.